I was 13 and I had a phone. Not a cell phone. This was 1990. This was a corded landline, the ones that were fixed to your house. I know, at that point, everyone had one of those, but I had my own phone, and not everyone had that. Which, in the world of a 13-year-old back then, that meant absolute power. So, this is my little sister, Vanessa. She's 7 years younger than me. We're both upstairs. I'm in the front room. She's in the middle room. She's playing with her neighbor friend. And suddenly, this neighbor kid is in front of me trying to get my attention. I look at her. I'm annoyed. She's 6 years old, like my sister. What do you want? And she's standing there totally calm. She points towards the middle room and she says, "Your sister fell." Well, I don't hear any emergency sirens, so I'm thinking, fell like, whoops, she tripped on a toy, fell? So I do what any responsible, okay, maybe not responsible, 13-year-old would do. I turn around and finish my conversation. But then I turn back around and I cover the receiver and I ask, "Fell where, kid?" The girl just calmly, again, points towards that room. So I drag this corded phone with me towards the middle room because obviously I am not hanging up. I step in, I look around, no sister. Where is Vanessa? The neighbor kid sticks her hand through the open window in the room. The second story open window. And as calm as someone reading the ingredients on a cereal box, she says, "Out there." I said, "Out the window?" My blood went cold, and the rest in my brain is sort of slow motion. I'm holding my phone. The phone slips from my hand. My head shot through that window. Oh. 2 stories? And that's when I got the full story. Vanessa, being 6, had looked down at the concrete and asked, "I wonder if we can fly." And her friend, who I guess is also not the sharpest tool in the shed, was like, "Me too, let's try." And then came the moment that still has me smacking my forehead. The friend says to my sister, "But, you first." Oh my God. I ran down the stairs, through the living room, out the back door, running like Olympic gold medalist Usain Bolt on Red Bull. All the while, I am thinking, my sister is about to die. She's 6, and I'm supposed to be her babysitter. I'm not ready for this because, oh, if she dies on my watch, I am dead. I'm not just dead. I'm in front of my mom explaining what happened to her precious child. And have you ever faced a Hispanic mom and her wrath? I would rather wrestle a bear while it's hangry. And then I saw her. Vanessa's over there crying like she just saw a scary movie, but not crying like I'm in pain. She was fine. Not one scratch. And I'm like, wait, how did you survive that? Well, it turns out she landed on the metal basement cover and she just bounced off like it was some sort of trampoline. And I'm over here ready to call the coroner. My face probably was ghost white for the rest of the day. Now, years later, I realized this wasn't just a ridiculous story and a ridiculous situation, but it's also kind of a blueprint for adulthood. It's a lesson about who to trust with the important stuff. Looking back, we often hand our lives, our feelings, our decisions about careers to people who aren't even qualified to pick out their own socks. When the stakes are high, you need an amazing co-pilot, because in the end, no matter who is saying, "You go first," You are the one that is making that jump. So make sure that you pick an amazing co-pilot. Or at least, you better have a trampoline waiting below. Hey there, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe so that you can see my other videos.